What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a full review of the 2026 Mitsubishi Mirage G4, inside, outside, performance, and pricing. This is one of those cars that's always sparked debate. Is it still worth buying a Mirage in 2026, or has it fallen too far behind? Well, we're about to find out, because this year Mitsubishi has made a few updates that might actually surprise you. Let's get into it. The first thing you notice about the 2026 Mirage G4 is that Mitsubishi is sticking to its compact sedan roots. This car isn't trying to be anything fancy, it's still all about affordable, fuel-efficient transportation. The front end has gotten a mild refresh with a sharper dynamic shield grille, sleeker LED headlights, and a slightly reworked bumper that gives it a more modern, almost aggressive expression compared to older models. The side profile is still familiar, tall, narrow, and upright, but Mitsubishi added subtle character lines to make it look a bit more sculpted. The rear end also benefits from redesigned taillights with a smoked finish, a more integrated trunk lip, and a smoother bumper design. You still won't mistake it for a luxury sedan, but it definitely looks cleaner and more cohesive than before. The G4 sits on 15-inch alloy wheels in most trims, with a new optional 16-inch design for the SE and SEL models. The color options have been expanded too, with fresh tones like sunrise copper and a cool electric blue metallic joining the mix. Overall, it's not a car that turns heads, but for a subcompact sedan, it has an honest, tidy design that works for its purpose, an economical daily driver for city commuting. Now let's step inside, because this is where Mitsubishi has made the biggest improvements for 2026. The interior of the new Mirage G4 is far more polished than it used to be. You still get hard plastics everywhere, but the textures are better, and Mitsubishi added a bit of soft padding around the armrests and the dash. The new steering wheel is chunkier and wrapped in leather on higher trims, and the layout feels more organized. The air vents are now rectangular and better integrated into the dashboard, while the center stack is cleaner with a floating 7 or optional 8-inch touchscreen that finally supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The interface is smoother and far less laggy than before. Seating comfort has improved slightly thanks to better cushioning and updated fabric materials. The seats still don't have much lateral support, but they're decent for short to medium drives. The G4 remains spacious for a small sedan, rear passengers get good legroom for this class, and the tall roofline gives you solid headroom. Mitsubishi's clever packaging means even taller adults can fit in the back without feeling too cramped. The trunk space is another win, offering about 12.6 cubic feet of storage, and the rear seats still fold down to expand cargo room. In terms of tech and features, Mitsubishi gives you most of what you'd expect in a budget-friendly commuter. The base S trim is pretty simple, but you get automatic climate control, keyless entry, power windows, and that new infotainment system. Step up to the LE or SE trims and you start to see some useful upgrades like push-button start, heated front seats, a leather-wrapped wheel, and upgraded interior finishes. The top SEL trim throws in automatic headlights, rain-sensing wipers, and even a small driver information display between the gauges that now shows fuel efficiency, trip info, and safety alerts more clearly. Safety-wise, the 2026 Mirage G4 continues to include Mitsubishi's Smart Safety Suite on most trims. That means you get forward collision mitigation with pedestrian detection, lane departure warning, and automatic high beams. The new addition for 2026 is blind spot warning with rear cross traffic alert, which wasn't available before. It's a welcome upgrade, especially in a car that appeals to city drivers and first-time buyers. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood. And this is where things get interesting, or maybe not, depending on what you expect. The Mirage G4 still runs on the same 1.2-liter 3-cylinder engine that's been around for years. It produces around 78 horsepower and 74 pound-feet of torque. Power is sent to the front wheels through a continuously variable transmission. No manual option this time, Mitsubishi finally dropped it for 2026. That might sound disappointing, but the truth is the Mirage G4 was never about power. It's about economy. And here's the upside. This engine is extremely fuel efficient. Mitsubishi claims up to 41 miles per gallon on the highway and around 36 in the city, which still makes it one of the most fuel-efficient non-hybrid sedans you can buy today. It's ideal for commuting, Uber or Lyft driving, or just saving money on gas. On the road, the Mirage G4 feels light and easy to maneuver. Steering is very light, which helps in parking lots or tight city streets, and the suspension soaks up bumps better than you'd expect from a car at this price point. Of course, it's not quick. 0 to 60 takes around 12 seconds, and highway merging requires a bit of patience. But once you settle into a cruise, it's quiet enough for a subcompact, and the CVT keeps revs low at steady speeds. Mitsubishi also reworked sound insulation for 2026, so there's noticeably less road and wind noise than before. For handling, it's not sporty by any stretch, but the G4 feels predictable and stable around corners. The brakes are solid and easy to modulate, and visibility is excellent thanks to the upright windows and slim pillars. This is a car that makes everyday driving simple and stress-free. It's not meant to thrill you, but it will definitely get you where you need to go with minimal fuss and minimal fuel stops. Now, pricing, this is where the Mirage G4 continues to shine. The 2026 model starts around $17,000 for the base S trim, which still makes it one of the cheapest new sedans on the market. The mid-level comes in at about $18,500, and the SE starts around $19,500. If you go all the way up to the top SEL trim, you're looking at roughly $20,500, fully loaded. Considering what cars cost in 2026, that's an absolute bargain, especially when you factor in its excellent fuel economy, low maintenance costs, and Mitsubishi's industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. And that warranty remains one of the biggest selling points for this car. Mitsubishi knows buyers of the Mirage G4 want reliability and peace of mind, not fancy performance or premium materials. This car delivers exactly that, a dependable, ultra-efficient daily commuter with a small price tag and very low running costs. It's also a great choice for first-time car buyers, college students, or anyone who just wants a no-nonsense ride that's cheap to own and easy to drive. There are a few downsides to keep in mind. The power output is still modest, and the interior, while improved, still looks basic compared to newer rivals like the Hyundai Accent replacement or the Nissan Versa. Some buyers might find the driving experience too bland or the cabin materials too utilitarian. But if you value practicality over flash, these trade-offs might not matter. To sum it up, the 2026 Mitsubishi Mirage G4 is not trying to reinvent itself, it's refining what it already does best. You get better styling, improved technology, more safety features, and the same unbeatable efficiency at a price that's hard to argue with. It's one of the last truly budget-friendly sedans left in the market, and for the right buyer, it makes a lot of sense. So if you're looking for an affordable, reliable, and super efficient small sedan, the 2026 Mirage G4 is definitely worth checking out. It's simple, it's honest, and it does exactly what it promises, get you from point A to point B while saving you money along the way. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, drop your questions in the comments, and subscribe for more in-depth car reviews coming soon.